G'day and welcome to the Hunting Connection podcast. My name is Zach Williams and I am your host. Here we'll connect you with hunters, fishers and outdoor enthusiasts from around the globe. This podcast will share hunting and fishing stories including past experiences and tackle the tough hunting stereotypes our community faces. We hope to be a positive influence to those outside the community while also having a laugh along the way. Hope you enjoy the podcast. G'day and welcome to another episode of Hunting Connection podcast. On this episode, I am joined by Matt Wright from On Point Hunting Adventures. How you going, mate?
Good, Zach. How are you, mate? It's been a while.
Good. Oh, it has been a while, man. I first met you at the Mansfield Hunting and Fishing Expo, the first one they did.
Sure did. Oh, it was my 40th at the time. I wasn't in a good state at all.
Nah, I reckon you were in fine form, man.
I was enjoying myself, put it that way.
Oh, it was a hell of an expo, and there was a lot of drinks flowing for a lot of the fellas there. I was too busy and too interested in trying to get a Sambar down, so I didn't hang around for the drinking. But I heard that it was a good night for a lot of people.
Oh, absolutely too good a night. I heard you did all right. You did all right after that, didn't you?
Yeah, I went and got
getting one, didn't you?
Yeah, ended up getting a hind with my mate Cow. He took me out, and for the 13-hour drive it was to get there, and then spending all day in the stand with Dano, and then straight after that shooting to public land and go and chase Sambar and then get one.
I wish I joined you because I didn't pull up till at least Thursday after that week. I've never felt so bad in my life, I reckon.
Yeah, I think there was a few heavy heads after that.
Yeah.
And I don't think Mansfield probably recovered for a while either.
I think Mansfield's still hungover from the last one.
Nah, it's good. A killer little expo that brings lots of like-minded community people together in the community and spending cash in the town as well. So I reckon that's why they embrace it so well.
And it's such a beautiful town to go through as well, whether you're hunting, fishing, skiing, down here on biking, anything.
Yeah, that was my first time going there.
It's got everything. Yeah.
So that was awesome. Coming over is it Lake Eldon?
Yeah, you got Lake Eldon and Bonnie Doon not far, which is the same system.
Yeah, so going over there, that was the first time driving over. I'm just like, hey, Bonnie Doon. I was like pulling over, I was coming through there just as the sun was coming up because I drove all night. I went straight from work, drove all night, pulled over on the side of the road for an hour, had a sleep and got up as the sun was coming up.
Yeah, I notice you interstaters are maniacs like that. I know a couple that come over from South Australia do similar things.
Well, it's what you have to do.
Same as like Brady Meldrum as well. Like you see, you would drive around everywhere. Hainsey, there's another one. Just wild.
Those boys are wilder than me. They can go for double the time I can.
They make me tired just watching them.
Oh man, the first red stag hunt I went on with Hainsey, it was half the distance and I was only up for, 48 hours with maybe 2-3 hours sleep in between that. And they're going and I'm asleep in the back while we're out spotlighting and I just could not keep up with those boys.
Oh, yeah, I did one with Hainsey too. I was over there for 3 days and he walked me through the flatland, which is obviously very different to our bush. And I'm used to walking up and down hills, and that red sandy stuff. Oh, felt like I had bloody bone cancer when I came back. I couldn't walk.
Yeah, look, everyone laughs about the flatland and that type of country, but that sand just kills you.
It hurts.
Snake Island's
your calf muscles and everything. Bloody hell.
I found Snake Island to be very similar, but just more treacherous.
That is, yes, very similar. Slow rolling hills.
Yeah, just absolutely drains you, that sand. Especially when you got a pack on and everything else,
Especially when you're trying to pull one of those stands through with those wheels on it.
I wouldn't know. My stand didn't make it 500 metres on the beach. There was 4 of us with stands.
I've got some stories about that joint. There
was 4 of us with stands when I went over, and only one stand made it to camp.
Sounds like Snake Island. It looks so, like on maps and stuff, it just looks so peaceful and easy. Nah.
I still have nightmares about that place, and I reckon a few of the guys that I went on, I remember hearing a boat at like 1:00 in the morning as we were getting back into camp, and what it was one of the guys, he was waiting for high tide, and he was dragging his boat across the sand flats in 10 centimeters of water, trying to get into deeper water, and he just wanted to get off the island. This was on the Monday night. We'd been on the night on the island since Sunday arvo. He was keen to get off.
I've done the ballot twice, and both times it's broken me. But yeah, especially the second time, like it was like 5 in our camp, and it was like a loan, like everyone pulling the pin. All of a sudden, player one, it's been dismissed.
We were pretty lucky. We had like
no, it's just dropping like flies.
We were pretty lucky. Like we had a really awesome group, and there was 4 stags and a hind or 2 hinds taken on that first Monday. And so everyone was pretty much off the island by the Tuesday.
That's not a bad thing.
As hard as that first day was, I'm so glad we didn't stay there to the Friday, because I'd probably still be there somewhere, buried in a sea.
Everyone's probably listening to this going, those little deer, they can't be that hard. A little flat island. Yeah, go and try it.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. After getting my stag back to the mainland and getting him weighed up, he was 28 kilos gutted. So he was only a small-bodied stag, especially for the island.
They are those Snake Island stags. But they don't have the feed like the public land do.
Yeah, you see the photos, the difference between the mainland and the island deer. But yeah, he was
little fat rockets, aren't they?
100%, they're nuggets. But yeah, carrying that deer freaking 8 or 9 Ks, whatever it was, between the two of us, just killed us. Like we left where we shot it at 7 o'clock, and we didn't get back to camp till 1 a.m.
Where were you camped?
Right by where we were dropped off.
Where was that? Was that up in the Gulf?
Yeah, in the Gulf side.
That's where I normally stay.
And then we're hunting. Is it? What's the big flat there called? I've completely
Long Flat.
Nah, big water. No,
not
big water hole. I got the map just here.
Cow Swamp.
Yeah, I reckon it was Cow Swamp. Yeah, where Dano hunts. So Cow Swamp. So we'll camp right on the point pretty much, and walked all the way out to Cow Swamp. Sat in the Melaleuca tree.
That's where I shot my one out there too.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool little hunt.
Yeah, actually, me and Dano, I remember talking to Dano on social media. He's like, it's windy. I said, where should I go? I said, go here. He ended up railing that good one. And then he went back another couple of years out later and got another good one.
Yeah, well, that's where I got most of my advice from, was him, and he's like, yeah, camp up here, as it hits 6:30, 7 o'clock, the deer start moving out, and that's exactly what happened. There was
but you got to be careful around that little dam as you walk in, because they're normally hanging around there when you're walking in, so you got to tiptoe around it.
Yeah, so we had 2 hunters. We had a fella and his dad sitting in one of the dead trees near that water hole, and then we were around underneath the Melaleuca tree or whatever it is there, and we camped under that. And then the first stag that walked out, I've snuck out and gave them the thumbs up that they can shoot it if they want, and they're like, "No, we're waiting for something bigger." I'm like, "Thumbs up, I'm shooting it."
Absolutely, you gotta as soon as. You got to kind of take what you can get for the experience over there, because all of a sudden the wind gets up. Once a few shots go off, all the deer go to ground.
Yeah, that's it. Like, since I've done it, I think it was 3 years ago since I was on the island, and I've spoken to people, because, that's what you do. You hit up the people that were there the year before, and since I've done a few podcasts on it, a few other people reach out. And, most people don't last till the Wednesday. Like, they're just like, this is, because it's either like bad winds and they need to get off the island before the weather picks, or it's too hot, or it's too wet, or it's too windy.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
the first time I ever went over there, I got stuck on a sandbank for like 6 hours. And I ended up having to walk all my stuff into camp and set up camp through the mud and stuff. Oh, it was shocking.
That's crazy.
And then, yeah, had to wait for the tide to go back and get the boat.
That's awesome.
And then when I got the boat, anyway, when we went back off the island, got in, there was like a couple of like guys I think they were from like Patterson Lakes Angling Club or something like that. And they go, whoa, man, my motor just conked out when I got there. And they just said, man, we're in 6 metre boats. We wouldn't even go out in that. And I had like a couple of metre duck punt, with a little 8 horsepower on it.
Well,
it was rough.
It's such a crazy little system. Like, the fact that it gets that low that they wade cattle across on a horse pack out there. And then there's like kayak tours that leave is it Port Welshpool? I forget.
Yeah, Welshpool and Albert and stuff. Port Albert as well.
They do the kayak tours and people paddle across there in kayaks and go there. But,
Yeah, and they paddle across to the prom as well too, which is not far. Wilson's prom there.
Which is kind of what I've been thinking of doing. If I ever draw again, I'll go over with bow only and kayak across with all my like lightweight hiking gear and make it a full-on adventure.
Wait until the tide's not moving.
Yeah, that's it.
Or walk over there with the cattle.
But anyway, Matt, how did you get into hunting? We went on a bit of a tangent there, which is awesome.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm first generation hunter, but when I was a little tacker, probably around the age of 6 to 7, my old man used to take me rabbit shooting at my grandfather's property in Langwarrin, just out of Frankston, in Victoria, obviously. There was no houses around then, which is unbelievable because it's pretty much another city now. And we used to shoot rabbits, and often enough, Dad was a copper at the time too, and he used to pick me up in the divvy van. I don't think he was really allowed to. But anyway, we will put this on. We will air this. I'm sure he'll get a giggle out of it. And, we used to go out to the airport in Portland and stuff like that and spotlight rabbits. Then he would drop me at home in time for me paper round to go to school, and then before school the next day. Unbelievable. No wonder I couldn't concentrate in class.
Yeah, it seems that all the best hunters had issues in the classroom. So
I think it's because we've all got ADHD as well.
Well, more than likely. Well, there was a study.
Also busy and adventurous.
Oh, that was me. I was looking out the window, constantly looking at, all the different wildlife and bits and pieces going past the window. I'm dreaming of being out there. I was there.
Mate.
I was the only kid bringing goat skins and goat skulls to school for show and tell.
I used to, I don't know how I ever got away with it. The cops weren't called on me, but I used to have bullets in my pencil case. And when I set up like my book to write in or whatever, take notes from the chalkboard or whiteboard, I'd set up all the different bullets in front of me. It was weird. People would have thought like I was some sort of mass murderer or something.
You wouldn't get away, not even in America these days, doing that.
Yeah, absolutely. You get pinched real quick, I think.
That's it.
But then, continuing on with that, like I grew up predominantly in Phillip Island after those Portland years, and I met a couple of ladies over the years, but there was this one in particular, and we had a relationship, and I moved to Maffra in East Gippsland. And I was like, what am I going to do here other than play footy? So I was just thinking to myself, I was like, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to get a pocket knife and a gun, and I'm going deer hunting. And that's exactly what I did. When I wasn't playing footy, I was deer hunting, flat out.
That's awesome. How old were you when you took your first deer, you reckon?
First year, I reckon I was about probably 24, 25.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
It wasn't that long ago.
Sambar?
That's 17, 18 years ago. But
was it Sambar?